All right, how's everyone doing? I'm gonna get a little video of everyone. Where are you based out of, Ray? Bay Area. Was that easy or was that hard? Easy. Light work, kid.
Don't get me baking.
Come on. We can take a picture. Good morning, guys. Start this vlog off 6:30 a.m. Saturday morning. Yesterday, well, actually this weekend is a big weekend because my best friend Sumner, who I've been literally friends with since I was 12 years old, is hosting a live event for his company that he started about 1 year ago. And it's been pretty cool to see how fast he grew it. I started online coaching alongside him, and then we eventually not separated paths, but he started a land flipping business. I started PTBI, and it's been really cool to see us grow it simultaneously in parallel. And it's always been neck and neck. I think he's doing 100 to 200K per month in his coaching business, and then he's doing way more than that in his actual land flipping business. So he's been someone that I've been able to chase for my entire life, and I'm very grateful to have him. But this weekend is his event, so it's gonna be about 100 people coming to learn from him, learn from the speakers that he has. And then with that, one of my best friends, Seb, is actually speaking at the event. So Seb and Karina are staying with us in our house. So yesterday we did a hike. Today is the event. Tonight we're going to take them out in Vegas. So it's gonna be a very, very classic Vegas weekend. All right, so we are out here at Sumner's LIA event, and I am very, very impressed with the event that he's been able to put together. It just inspires me to want to do better for our events and our next retreat next year. So I'll take some videos. So pretty much what this event about is learning about how to invest and flip land. And yeah, we're gonna network, meet some friends, and learn a thing or two.
When I was a kid, my parents separated when I was 5. I never really had a relationship with my dad. And I lived with a single mom for most of my life. We were on food stamps. In high school, I lived in a converted Home Depot shed.
Try not to overcomplicate things. I don't want to bore you guys too much with my background, so I'll go through this. But I went to school down at UC San Diego. I eventually transferred to Diablo Valley City College up in the Bay Area.
Because at the end of the day, you're running a business to make money. So, the bottom line is really important. And if there's a laundry list of things to worry about, there may only be a couple that are actually run into an issue, because all they have to do is figure out, wait, I was paying 40% when the state's maximum is 15%, then you can run into a problem.
I think so. Is it typically like 20% across the board? Is that?
What's going on, guys? So I need to give you guys an update on how today went, because it went pretty rough. If you can tell, it looks like it's 4 a.m. right now, when in reality it is 6 p.m. And the reason why that is because I ended up getting sick. Literally, as soon as I finished the gym and I hit my workout, I just got so sick. And I went to the event to show up for Sumner. And while I was sitting there, I was like, man, I really just don't feel good. Like, I really just need to sleep. And, we got Karina and Seb in town. And so, I really wanted to make sure that we were going out tonight, show them a good time. So I left the event. I went home, slept majority of the day to try to sleep this bug off. I still feel a little bit under the weather, but I honestly feel much, much better. And I think what happened was, just being in a deficit on my cut, and then also, waking up at 4 a.m. I was probably just running my body into the ground, and it caught up to me. So tonight we're going to go out to dinner. I will show you guys what we're wearing. And then tomorrow's going to be the same thing pretty much.
Me and Meg have had like the best day ever today. Just hanging out.
They should at least keep like one for people to like try out.
guys, so last night we went and got dinner at Lavo, which is a really, really fantastic place at the Venetian in Vegas. We took Seb and Karina around the strip, just walked a little bit around the canals, and then also drove down the strip and showed them a little bit of that. And then we got home around 12, went straight to bed, and now we are enjoying our last day in Vegas, or their last day, our last day hosting them. So right now I'm going to be filming a YouTube video, and then we're going to go to Caesar's Palace, go shopping, maybe grab some drinks, grab some brunch, and then we have a steak dinner tonight to celebrate Summer's event.
The story of Atlantis will show you truth. Atlas, king of Atlantis, is your guide.
Can't not make a noise. Touch the spread. Touch the spread and be silent. Oh, yeah.
It's like a very like aesthetic, like close it down.
Cheers, bud. So right now we are at the Sphere event in Las Vegas. This is the brand new, I guess, tourist attraction that they just built. Massive freaking orb with giant LED screens on the outside, which you guys saw in the video. And then on the inside, it's like the biggest LED screen in the world. So I'm super excited to show you guys. But it's a 2-hour experience. The first hour is interacting with all the exhibits that they have, and then the second hour is the actual show. So we're seeing the show called Postcards from Earth, which is a nature documentary. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to be here.
Hello, new friend. You are wearing a very colorful and interesting hoodie.
Some set down roots, clung to the rocks. Evolving, adapting, inventing.
What's going on, fam? So I'm gonna end the vlog here with some nice evening steps. I actually ended up getting super sick over the weekend and was kind of just barely hanging on by a thread. And it was terrible timing because I had those friends in town. But we honestly had such a great weekend showing them around town. Seb is a friend of mine that I met in 2018 when I was just getting started with online coaching. I moved to Virginia, and he was someone that I had spoken to a couple times off Instagram. So he was an Instagram social media friend that I had never met. And there was a period in which I was going to go up to New York City for the very first time, and I knew Seb was in New Jersey, and so I hit him up and I said, hey man, I'm going to go up to New York, would love to meet you, and would love to just get to know you in person. And he was generous enough to let me into his home meet his family, stay at his parents' house in New Jersey, and then show me all around Manhattan. And ever since then, we've been really, really great friends. That was back in 2018, so it was about 5 years ago. And I always make sure to see him at least once or twice a year. And, you know, now he's with his girlfriend, Karina, who miraculously has hit it off with my fiance, Megan. And so it feels like a really nice, just family. And it's really fantastic. But we went to Sumner's LIA event. And that was amazing to see because, you know, I saw him start this program literally a year ago. And to see him have 100 people show up to a live event is just inspiring, because I remember the days me and Sumner were, you know, 12 years old, skateboarding, making skate videos, all the way up until we were 18, you know, in the gym chasing fitness. And then, you know, when we were 22, 23, starting our first online businesses, we've really come up together, and it's been inspiring to see. And seeing his event, I just could not help but think, God damn it, you fucking outdid me. And now I have to do it bigger next year. And so it really planted a seed of how I want to plan our next event in 2024. I definitely want to go bigger. You know, the retreat weekend's really fun, but we've been hosting it around that size the last 3 years. And I think, you know, you should set goals to do things bigger and bigger every single year. And so, you know, he inspired me to do so. So next year, you know, that's going to be the plan. But life is good right now. We ended up saving our asses last month. We ended up the month with about $150,000 cash collected with about 40% profit margins, which is a miraculous turnaround given the fact that at October 16th, we were pretty much at $0 cash collected. So it just goes to show how quickly things can turn around. But at this stage in life is really good. So I'm just going to enjoy it quite a bit, because the stress that I endured last month it was definitely a wake-up call, knowing that, you know, good times don't last forever, and that no matter how good you have it in business and in life, there's going to be a challenge around the corner. And so when things are still, and when things are peaceful, and when things are going good, you should really not take it for granted and appreciate those moments. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. This weekend, I'm going to be having a weekend home, so I'm going to get a lot of work done. I have a huge laundry list of things that I have planned out for PTBI, and so we're making a few hires this month. And then I'm going to be doing a lot of work on our back-end program. So that's going to be this weekend. And then next weekend, we go to New York City. So that will be a fun vlog. But hope you guys appreciated it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.